What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing the Royal Tournament using what in my opinion is one of the strongest decks in the game right now, Lava Hound. So Lava Hound got an indirect buff, and I'll explain what I mean by that. So Fire Spirit got nerfed. It's still a very popular card right now inside of the game, but the Fire Spirit no longer kills Lava Pups, which means Lava Hound got what I like to call an indirect buff. Mighty Miner also got a buff too, because the Golden Knight and the Skeleton King got a nerf. And you might be thinking, well, how did a champion, get a buff just because the others got nerfed? It's because you can only have one inside of your deck. So I see it as the Mighty Miner and the Archer Queen being stronger now, and Mighty Miner pairs really, really well inside of Lava Hound. You got Tombstone, really good for defense as well, and then Fireball Zap, of course, going to be very good spells to have inside of Lava Hound. Before we head in the first match, if you guys would like to support me, use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Appreciate all of you guys who do that. But yeah, let's head into the first match here. We're already 10-0. I guess this is one benefit for me uploading this video later. I do apologize for not uploading yesterday. I was kind of busy and also just needed to take a little bit of a break because the 20-win challenge, obviously I was playing a ton, but again, I do apologize because I know a lot of you guys probably wanted me to upload earlier, but hopefully there's still 3 days left, so it's probably not the end of the world. And also, I wanted to say tomorrow is my birthday, actually. I'm turning 19, so that's pretty exciting. I don't know yet if I'm going to be doing a birthday stream. If I do, I'll, either stream on YouTube or on Twitch. I haven't decided where I'm going to stream yet, but there's a good chance I will do that sometime in the evening. And yeah, it's kind of, I have to say, it's crazy to think I've been playing this game now since I was like 13, which is kind of crazy, and I'm, almost 19 now. Actually, I think I started playing this game when I was like 12 and a half, so yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I started playing way back when I was in middle school, actually, I believe, so it's crazy to think, like, I'm graduated high school now, and here we are, still, playing the game. But I will say, when I first started playing this game, and I like how I'm just talking about all this while I'm casually destroying my opponent here. I guess we'll unmute to see if we got any, reactions going on or anything. I forgot to do that because I know for videos you guys like to see the emotes on. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, just crazy to think, like, when you actually think about it for a second, and I'm always reminded of it, like, when it's my birthday, like, wow, yeah, I've been, like, here we are still, playing the game. But hey, I mean, what can I say? I enjoy it. I probably don't love the game as much as I did the first couple years it came out. That's when it was hype, right? Those of you who are around my age probably remember those days. Like, everyone in the cafeteria was like playing the game. It was so fun. But it's crazy to see how the game has, I would say, like, maintained a decent amount of popularity over the years. Like, I mean, not many games are able to do this. So I mean, I know we all love to, like, hate on the game, like the meta and all that stuff, and, like, just, all of that, this and that. But, like, at the end of the day, I mean, it's crazy the game is still where it is today. Anyway, let's get in the matches here. So this guy's got Giant Skeleton, Fireball. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, he just used his Fireball, but I don't really want to play Skeleton Dragons into a Giant Skeleton. So let's actually go ahead and send the Mighty Miner in the opposite lane so the Giant Skeleton Bomb doesn't hit it, and then we'll just Lava up in the back. Fireball is out of hand for him, so if he goes in for something, we can just go Skeleton Dragons, which we are going to do here, because he won't be able to Fireball them. Maybe, actually, I forgot, did he get back to them? He might have actually gotten back to the Fireball, because he played Cannon, he played Drill, and Fire Spirit, but either way, this is going to be a pretty scary push for him to defend, because as you can see, Cannon's taken care of. He does go Queen, but we could actually go ahead and zap that, and that's going to retarget the Queen onto the lava, and the balloon will get a shot because he didn't react quick enough with that Fireball. And Cannon gets played on defense because, again, Fire Spirit does not fully kill the Lava Pups. You just see that there, so he's forced to overcommit with the Cannon. So already a really good start to this match. And this deck he's using is a very, very popular deck in the meta. I would say not a horrible matchup for Lava, because even though the Queen is very good against the balloon, when you, tank for the Queen with your Lava, or, even kill it you know, maybe with like a fireball, if it gets damaged by Mega Man and Skeleton Dragons, you definitely are going to be able to break through, so it's not the end of the world. And here's the thing, right? And this is why I would rather play against Queen than Musketeer when I'm using Lava. Musketeer is really annoying because when someone plays a Musketeer, they can cycle to another one, right? Whereas the Queen, they can only have one down at a time. Like, they cannot be, you know, spamming the Queens and just, you know, getting like 3 on the map. Like, that'll happen if you're playing against a 2.6 player, and that's why 2.6 is a very difficult matchup for Lava. That might come off as a surprise to you guys. Whenever I say that, or I've heard people talk about it, people are like, wait a second, I thought Lava hard counters 2.6. It actually does not. 2.6 does have matchup. I know that might come off as a surprise to you guys, but the best 2.6 players will consistently beat Lava almost every time, and if you ask like any of them or good Lava players what the matchup is, Lava players will, yeah, in fact tell you it is matchup for 2.6 because they can just cycle those Musketeers, and it is just rough. Space out the cannons, all that stuff. But luckily for me, that guy didn't seem to know what he was doing because he played the Queens and the cannons right next to each other, and I was able to, of course, fireball both of them. Alright, so 12-0, good stuff here. We didn't have too much of a good start on my other mini account, which is also part of the reason why I didn't upload yesterday. I was getting really frustrated with the matches. It was just not a good quality video. Like, I mean, I got, you know, a few losses during it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow and just reset, like, use a different deck. And so far, this deck I've been doing a lot better with than on the other run. So, alright, so this guy's just going to go P.E.K.K.A first play of the game. Not sure what the thought process was there. This actually could be quite an issue, though, depending on what, yeah, happens. And, okay, well, that's why not having Tombstone in cycle kind of hurt us there. Not even going to lie, we got kind of, you could say, starting handed. I'm just hoping he doesn't have a good counter to this. If he does, then we're probably going to lose. Okay, he fireballed early, but I don't know how much that's going to cost him. Unless this Mega Minion can, like, you know, alright, yep. We got a pretty unlucky start, I'm not even going to lie, because if I had a Tombstone in cycle, that P.E.K.K.A would have been as good as dead. Right? Like, and he's yawning too. Unbelievable, actually. I am definitely going to be on this guy if I come back and win. I don't know if I'm going to, because this start he's had has obviously been incredible, but that's what annoys me sometimes, when people get rewarded for, like, just doing a dumb play, like P.E.K.K.A at the bridge. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, like, okay, well, how was it a dumb play if it worked? Well, it only worked because Tombstone was, like, my last card in hand, and there's no way he knew that, so he just kind of, you know, I don't know, honestly. Yep, and my cycle's a little bit whack here. We're going to have to zap this. I'm going to go Mega Minion. Once again, he's going to go P.E.K.K.A. And this guy is just kind of spamming. But luckily that all died. So let's try to build up a lava push here. Have to send it all the way in the back. I'm going to go ahead and Tombstone. That was a decent bar barrel on his end, but the skeletons didn't die, so probably not the best play. It was decent, though. And this guy's just full-on spamming. I don't really know what to say at this point. It's kind of crazy. So he fireballs that. That was quite interesting, I would say. And just like that, we're going to take his tower. Alright. And, I don't think this is that easy, to be honest. Especially because he's got Ram Rider. I think if it's P.E.K.K.A without Ram Rider, it's not that bad. But this variation he's running is certainly not in any way, like, easy to beat. Alright, so we're in a much better situation than we were just a little while ago. In fact, I would even say we might even be able to come back and win this. I'm going to lava now. Now seems like a safe time to do so because we have the Tombstone still up. And, of course, we can just play another one. I think we're definitely going to go ahead and do that now. We'll go for another Tombstone. We're going to go Mega Minion here. Gonna have to get a Mighty Miner down. And then we'll go for a Balloon. Fireball this. And hopefully that Balloon can get some solid damage. It doesn't get a shot. That Ewiz is pretty dang good against that Balloon. And it's a very valuable card for him, the Ewiz, in this match, because our Fireball doesn't take it out. I think we can Lava up again, though. Go in here for sure. Fireball the Mother Witch, because it's just very annoying. And let's try to, if we can, get a Mighty Miner on top of his tower. Unfortunately, though, that Ewiz is going to distract it. But if we can send in the Mighty Miner on the tower, Fireball the Mother Witch in the tower. Oh, that's on. And start BMing him because he yawned us. Like, don't yawn me. Oh, there's the yawn again. Do you see this emote, this global tournament emote? You're not going to get that if you're going to be yawning people earlier. That's all I got to say. Don't be yawning me. No disrespect here. Because all that's going to do, that's going to just motivate me to come back and destroy you. That's all that's going to do. Alright? Look, I don't even feel bad. Like, guys, no remorse. I don't know about you guys. No remorse for early BMers. They're going to get it. I'm going to BM them back, and I don't even feel bad. Especially if he's continuing to yawn after. Like, bro, you just lost. Like, at that point, just don't even do anything. Like, don't do anything. Like, it's just over, you know? Alright, so, yeah, we're 13-0 here. We need 2 more to get the 15. He's going to go Magic Archer. We can just Fireball that, obviously. So, the Giant Skill in the other lane, you know what we could actually do? We can go ahead and send the Mighty Miner in. And that's going to go ahead and take that out, getting so much value for only 1 Elixir, just simply by sending that in the other lane. And I think we could maybe go for a Lava here. Maybe first I'll just cycle a Mega Minion just to kind of, like, see what he wants to do. And then we'll Skeleton Dragons. If he's got a Fireball, this will be kind of annoying, because then this Ghost will get so much damage, but I don't think he does. Yeah. Okay, so he goes Barb Barrel here. Let's just go ahead and Lava. I think it's safe. Okay, yeah, perfect timing, because he just went for a Magic Archer. We can just Mighty Miner on top of that. So he's probably got Ewiz. I'm pretty sure I know the deck he's running. It's just some form of Bridge Spam. So we're going to go Mighty Miner here, and if he goes in for an Ewiz, I'm just going to Fireball. Okay, yeah, that's just giving me a lot of value. Definitely going to Fireball that. Wow, that Mighty Miner is just going to kill everything, and then this is the worst part for him, is he literally doesn't have any air counter in cycle right now, so I don't know how he... And he just had to use a Ghost just to kill the Mighty Miner. This should be tower down, because even if he Tornadoes, the Lava Pups, he doesn't have Ewiz in cycle for. Like, what is he going to do? Look. See the Lava Pups? This is what I was talking about. He doesn't have Ewiz in cycle. He can't do anything. That's why I called it was going to be tower down, even though I knew he had Tornado. There we go. Already tower down. Looking like it's probably going to be GG. So we can just Tombstone here. We're going to go for Skeleton Dragons. Okay, he's going to go for a Barb Barrel. And he's actually going to get quite a lot of damage. Drill is pretty OP. But we are going to be able to build quite a solid counter push off of this, I would say. Even if he defends this, he's going to have to spend a lot in the process, and we probably could at least make a good dent in his tower, even if we don't take it out. In fact, we probably won't take it out. I would say there's a small chance we could, because, you know, the Ewiz Tornado are going to make... Oh, wow, he used the... Well, that was a really bad play, because now he doesn't have... any offense. Like, he needs to play that Drill on my tower, because the Ghost I can just defend, obviously, and it's gonna be GG. So, yeah, not too bad of a matchup. I also think, though, we had a really good start, and he definitely made a couple mistakes by giving us some of those Fireball values. You definitely want to make sure you're spacing your things out, so instead of him going for that Ewiz right next to the Golden Knight and the Magic Archer, he, of course, probably should have played it, like, next to his tower. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this guy's pretty decent. You see he's finished 248th, it looks like, in a Royal tournament, so we definitely have to focus up here. Hopefully it's not a bad matchup, or, of course, things could be pretty difficult, because, as I just said, he looks like he's a pretty good player. So we're going to go ahead and zap his tower and see what he does from there. If he doesn't do anything, I'm just going to wait a little bit, because I don't have a Tombstone cycle, and I don't really think it's a good idea to cycle a Mega Minion or Skeleton Dragons without, knowing what they're running. It's also a bad idea to go Lava in the back, because if you go Lava in the back and you don't have a Tombstone cycle, they could quite easily pressure you in the opposite lane, and you'd be in a lot of trouble. But if I wait, let's just say another, 10 seconds and he still hasn't done anything, Lava first play is probably fine, because what that, to me, indicates is that he's not running a cycle deck, and he's probably running something kind of heavy like me. And when that's the case, if you're against Electro Giant, if you're against another Lava deck, or Golem, it's actually quite good to get your Lava down and be the first to play it, because, first of all, you're playing it first, you're going to get 1 elixir back, right? So we just got, basically, I'm going to do this. What we could do is send the Mighty Miner into the other lane, and it's going to support the Lava. Yeah, that was good. That was a smart play. Okay, so he's got Inferno Drag, so that's definitely not a card you want to see when you're running... oh, and he's got arrows. Okay, this is already looking pretty tough. Inferno Drag, arrows, and Mega Minion, so he's for sure got a lot of air counters, so... I guess we'll see what the rest of his deck is, but like I said, I am not liking the look of things so far. If he has, another air counter, or, hopefully not a building, then... Oh, wow. Okay, he's got a cannon. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. I could zap that and maybe get us a hit on the tower, but I think even with the zap, we wouldn't get a shot, so it's not worth it. But, yeah, I guess we'll see what happens, but I think this is going to be quite hard based off of what he's used so far. But let's just go ahead and go Skeleton Dragons here, and he's going to Lightning that. Okay, I can't defend that. We're just going to give him it, because even if I Fireball, it wouldn't save our tower. Yeah, this is rough. I mean, of course, we're running Lava too, but I think his variation does do decent against ours because of the Inferno Dragon arrows. I mean, you just do not want to see that when you're, when you're running Lava yourself, that's just the last thing you want to see, let's put it that way. And yeah, that's going to be GG. It also doesn't help that he had the cannon. Like I said, I don't know why he has cannon in a Lava deck, but that makes matters worse because, yeah. Alright, that's a full-on counter. I mean, that should be obvious, but still, he played, obviously, how we needed to, so I can't complain too much. It was just a rough matchup at the end of the day, but he played it well, so... I'm not gonna, complain. And he was a good player, too, because just, like I said at the beginning, as you can see, he finished 248th in a Royal Tournament, which is, quite impressive, something most people can't do. But very hard, like I said, because he had that Inferno Drag. He had Cannon, which is a better counter to the Balloon than the Tombstone is, because a Cannon takes 2 shots, Tombstone 1 shot for the Balloon. Arrows, very good against Lava Pups, and so obviously very, very tough matchup. So I'm alright losing it, and it's only our first loss anyway, so let's try to close it out here and get the 15, and hopefully we don't run into another loss. Alright, so Mighty Miner is in our starting hand. We got Zap, we got Fireball, and I will say this deck does counter most Lava variants. Like Lava Miner, this deck counters, which is a popular variant right now, the one with Skeleton Dragons and Flying Machine, because your Fireball is going to get a lot of value. That one was just an exception because for some reason he had that weird variant. Most people don't run that, so overall you're not going to have to worry about that. I say that though, and I'm sure on mid-ladder you might face something like that. I mean, who knows? People on mid-ladder do be running stuff that's crazy. Alright, this might be that new meta deck, the one with Mirror, Giant Skeleton, Pigs. Yeah, it's looking like that's what it is, so... yeah, he's got the Fisherman, so I know exactly what this guy's running. He's got Mother Witch, he's got arrows. This is a matchup that could go either way, but I do think Lava has slight matchup, especially when you're running Lava Fireball, because your Fireball is going to get a lot of value against the Mother Witch and also the Zappies. So if he goes Zappies in the left lane, we're just going to Balloon in the right, because he'll quite literally have nothing. But what he'll probably do is Arrow. I don't know for sure, though. Okay, we need to Fireball this Mother Witch, just because I want these Lava Pups to deal all that damage. I'm not concerned about saving them for the Zappies, because I don't think we need to. We did have to sacrifice a Tombstone, but I think it was worth it. Just because if I didn't, I don't know what else I would have... I didn't want to risk that Giant Skeleton making it to the tower, and we can still defend his Pigs without an issue. I'm pretty sure about that. We will have to overcommit here. Okay, those pigs in the other lane were pretty smart. I'm going to go ahead and do this, though. Definitely make good use out of our ability. So we tank for the Zappy and make sure these pigs don't get too much damage on top of our tower. And then we could probably go Lava Hound here in front. Ooh, he just went pigs, so that was actually a smart play on his end, because what that's going to do is it's going to force me to use my Fireball to save the tower. Oh, wait, it didn't save it, but he's still overcommitted because he went for, Alright, I thought he was going to go Mother Witch there. I'm kind of surprised he didn't. It's a good thing for me, though. He played... Okay, now he plays it. I'm going to have to Fireball this. We're getting good value, though, so definitely worth it. Hopefully we get the Lava to tank so it doesn't reset the Mighty Miner. Perfect. That was really, really good. That was key. We needed that. And this might be GG. I wouldn't be surprised if he rushes and goes in for, oh, by the way, Mirrored Zappy still died of Fireball. That's good to know, in case you guys didn't know that. That doesn't change that interaction. He doesn't have Zappies or Mother Witch in Cycle. I think he needs to... Oh, he just got back to the Mirror. I forgot. Messes with Cycle. It's weird. And he even mirrored the Zappies again. He's just abusing that card. It didn't... let's see if he goes in for pigs. If he arrowed that tombstone, I think he would have... He still won. Perhaps Balloon in the pocket would have been good, because he would have gotten death damage for sure. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I think Balloon in the pocket would have been the play. You know the other thing I should have done? Do you remember when I went Fireball on those defense, on the pigs, the mirrored pigs on my tower? I shouldn't have done that. If I just saved it for, like, if I just saved it, right? For offense, we would have won, too. I kind of wasted that Fireball. That wasn't good. That was very aggressive on his end. I don't know if that was a good play or not. I don't know. We're going to Skeleton Dragons this. We don't want to Fireball it because I want to save my Fireball for the Zappies. If he's smart, he actually will go Giant Skeleton here because I don't have anything good in Cycle for it. I doubt he would do that, though, but it would be a pretty good play. I'm going to Fireball the Zappies, and we'll see what he does. Depending on what he does, I might go for him. Okay, we can't Balloon. That was a good play, him splitting the Zappies, because that prevents me from going in for a Balloon in the other lane. Alright, I'm starting to wonder if Lava even counters this deck now, because if we lose to this twice, then it's probably not even that good of a matchup. As good as I thought it was, but I guess we'll see what happens. We could still win, but it's just not the best start. I think this is a good Balloon. Let's see. I don't think he did get back to his Zappies. Wow. Mirror, it's crazy how Mirror messes with the Cycle. It's actually kind of crazy. But at least we're getting a couple Balloon hits here. That's really good. That was a really good time to go in for a Balloon. If he just went Giant Skeleton at the bridge right now, there's no way I could defend it. I don't think he knows that, though. If he was aware of that, though... Okay, he actually did it, wow. But, he waited until I was actually able to, like, fix my Cycle. So, if he just did it a little quicker, that would have been a really smart play. But he waited, so he kind of lost his chance, I guess. We're going to do this. Good timing, because it prevents the fisherman from pulling it. But yeah, I'm starting to wonder if this is even heck good of a matchup, because the Mother Witch and the Zappies are really annoying. I just don't know. Yeah, like, I think it's a bad matchup. I changed my mind. I think it's a bad matchup, because I rarely lose a good or even an even match, and he's even saying, wow. I mean, like, yeah, it's a bad matchup. I thought it was good, but it's definitely bad. Like, it's, yeah. Because I don't even think these last two guys were that good. I think it's just a good matchup. Just the Mother Witch Zappies. It's just too much. So yeah, it's stupid. That deck is broken. That deck is broken. That was the last deck I made a video on. It is broken. It's very good in the meta. Best deck without champions, without a doubt. I would definitely recommend giving it a try if you haven't. Because, I mean, well, like, it's got to be pretty good, right? I mean, lost to it twice. I kind of wish, though, we just, like, the game before, I wish I won that one. Because there were, like I said, a couple of things I could have done differently. And we certainly would have won. Because both of those guys were not that good. I definitely could have beaten them, I think, with perfect play. The one before, you know what? The game before that I just lost, probably not, because, I felt like there was less opportunities for things I could have done differently, but the one before, where I fireballed, where I shouldn't have, I should have just let the tower go. And also, the loot in the pocket, I think, would have gotten me it. But yeah, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I just missed the fireball and the Inferno Drag. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, this is looking tough. A tough matchup already, because he's got Inferno Drag, he's got E-Wiz, Ice Wiz. What is going on? This guy's got, like, all the counters in the world to Lava for some reason. And yeah, we're getting countered yet again. This time, hard countered, I think, so this is going to be brutal. I don't know what is going on. This is what happened yesterday. I kept getting these, like, fat counters back to back. Kind of having bad luck in this Royal Tournament here. I think no matter what, I'm going to still, like, upload this video. But, yeah, I don't know what's going on. We're getting, pretty unlucky here. This is, like, one of the hardest counters I could think of, actually. I mean, he's got, you know, E-Wiz, Inferno Drag, and Splash Yard isn't that bad typically. Thank gosh we got bailed out by that Mighty Miner. But yeah, wow. Hopefully we can win this, because this is a tough one. Just, it's not the graveyard that's the issue. Splash Yard isn't that bad, because they just have Baby Dragon and Ice Wiz, right? But he's got Inferno Dragon, E-Wiz, and those are not cards you want to see, because you have to overcommit so much just to take them out. So, yeah, that's why it's really hard. I'm going to Fireball this, though. It'll reset the Inferno Drag and take out the Ice Wizard. And then we're going to go Balloon. If he goes Inferno Drag, we'll try to zap it. But I guess he's just going to Tornado. Oh, we didn't get... I thought that was going to... We can Fireball this, though, I guess. And hopefully this doesn't take my whole tower. It's going to do a lot of damage, though. That I know. He didn't freeze. Never mind. Okay. This should hopefully be game, then. I mean, we can just Lava in the pocket. He might try to Tornado. Oh, okay, good. He gave up. Let's go. I would have been pretty frustrated if we lost this one. We would have lost so many in a row, but we got it. Pretty bad video, though. But at least we got the 15 wins. I kind of had bad luck, I think, in this tournament. I know I probably didn't play perfectly, but I very rarely lose this many times before 20 wins. And it happened on both accounts. So, quite unlucky, because usually I'm someone who has like a 50% chance of going 20-0. Or I would say maybe 50 is too high, but like 30-40% chance. So losing this many times early on, I'm not used to. Definitely made me kind of tilted, but, you know, it doesn't really matter. I still have 2 more accounts to play it on, and it's just a Royal Tournament at the end of the day, so we'll figure it out, figure out a deck to have more success in it. Maybe I'll just use that broken Pigs Giant Skelly deck, because it seems like it's the best deck in the game right now. Anyway, make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already, and thanks again until next time, guys.